That's the wrong camera, but I got it right the second time. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to Crash of the Heavens, our modern fantasy D&D campaign. Last week, we fought some hybrid coyotes, semi-magical, even though they didn't get past one round of combat. No, they made it past two rounds of combat. They managed to help out the school where some children was being kept safe from harm under the principal Stewart, and had been hanging out there working on some magical glyphs and stuff, trying to get all the magical means found out, and now the party is heading towards old Lady Sis's house up in the valley above the middle school. And that is where we pick up tonight. As the morning dawns, I need everybody to roll a d4 for me.
Last time that didn't work out. That's not good.
He did a backflip on my phone.
Oh my god. That's a trick shot.
It's an unfortunate backflip.
Who rolled a 1? Cool. You are a gnome, correct? You get 4 inches shorter.
Yeah, but what about your height?
Can't lose what you don't have.
What?
I'm a half elf.
You are a half elf? Your ears turn pointy.
Do I get anything special for rolling 4?
No, just once. Just once today.
Is this racism?
No, this is...
He's a gnome and he's
this-
a half elf? Is that what this is?
No! No!
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure. Everybody wakes up, and everything I just said happens overnight. As you wake up in the morning is yours. Do with as you wish. Is there anything y'all wish to do this morning?
Am I with them?
No, you are not currently with her.
I would like to move out from underneath you.
Thank you.
To give you a soft place to land.
I'm not doing that.
I'm gonna start this off like we
Got
ended it. I'm gonna go wake up Principal Stewart with a sword to his face.
What did you do?
Give me an investigation check to see if you can find him first.
I'll do my best with his ears.
You've got to roll an
Nice.
acrobatics check to see if you can get down from the ceiling.
You mean if I get down? Great.
Yeah.
I can get down. for
That's
sure.
not true.
What did you say, Ron?
That's why I moved out of your way.
So what do I roll?
Each one. I rolled a 20. I got a 22.
You got a 22?
I
Yeah,
think
you're
I'm
down
fine.
from the ceiling, bud.
9.
9?
Yeah.
You can't seem to find where he's at.
Just keep looking. You'll find him eventually.
Now,
The school can only be so.
are you going to get your rope?
You just wait.
Yes.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into his room and make fun of him for how short he is.
I'll just
My character already
Wait,
has a
wait,
small
wait,
guy
wait,
complex.
It's me making fun of you, not knowing what's happened to me yet.
I'm gonna go, as he's making fun of how short he is, I'm gonna go grab his ears and just.
What are you doing?
Hey, feel your own ears. They're kind of pointy now.
Oh, God. Hand up. I apologize. I apologize.
Oh, that's real funny, Macaulay Culkin.
Now wait a second. You're still short.
I was already short.
Yeah.
What's 4 more inches?
At least I'm not the same height as he was in the first movie.
I'm gonna go try to start that car one more time.
Okay. As you go out to look at the car, you can notice that everybody's slept in a little bit later than usual. And as you go to exit the doors, you see Ricky standing outside, just sort of leaned against the door.
Ricky!
Hey yo, what's good? Where you boys been?
Where the hell you been?
Shit, I don't know. I've been sleeping.
How'd you get here?
That's a good question.
Alright, everybody's inside if you want to go see them.
Where are we at?
We're at the elementary school, or middle school.
We're at middle school?
Yeah. The,
Told me not to come
is
to
it Easter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Andrews Middle School.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I get it. Alright.
We killed some wolves last night.
Killed some
Shit got-
wolves?
Shit got wild.
I got this big sword still.
Yeah, we got a few of those now.
Let's go in. Let's go in.
I'm on my way. You have fun.
Oh, okay. I get it.
What are you trying to do to the car?
Just trying to use the information I learned from, was it Drock?
Gorsh?
Gorsh, thank you. The information I learned from Gorsh on the power symbol that we got on the battery this time, but now I've got to learn how to intelligently make it work.
Okay. You have attempted this 4 times now.
3.
4 times. I'm counting the battery in the field.
Then it's 5. Just try that 2 or 3 times too.
I will give you 1 chance at a very high DC.
Intelligence check, right?
Yes.
How about a 19?
DC was 21.
I'm gonna slam the car head. Stupid piece of shit.
Just keep making the DC higher, no matter how much time it is. Like when he tries again in a week, it'll be fine.
That's why we need the old-fashioned engineering of American goods.
Keeping the
Storm back into the school.
Stuart comes out and actually meets you in the hall as you're coming out, and who else is in the hall by this time?
I guess maybe.
Me, because I've been looking for Stu.
just wandering around.
I'm in a bathroom just subconsciously just kind of doing this.
I'll be the hallway.
Okay.
But I noticed my war paint, so I'm just like,
Still have it on.
I do.
So ready to go.
And rats.
And
run.
That's not bad. I forgot.
I see her like, yeah, I heard they have showers here.
I better not. Ricky, where did you come from?
I was sleeping.
Do you want your Newports back?
No, I don't smoke anymore.
Okay, I took your lighter too. Hope you're okay with that.
Alright.
How big is cool with that?
Do the rest of the guys know you're here?
I think one person.
And everybody in the hallway currently.
Who's on the hallway?
Desmond, Ricky,
Hey,
Dino.
What's up, Ricky? Hope you're doing good, man.
Down the top of this car.
No, I already came back.
Yeah. So everybody can see you.
Ricky.
What I found you, Ricky?
Hey, dude, can I have those Newports now since he's a one?
I still got one.
Hmm.
Hey, can I get my lighter back?
Why do you need the water if you don't smoke?
Never
Just
know.
in case.
Never know.
Fair enough.
-1 Ricky's
In
lighter.
case they find a can of Axe body spray somewhere.
You are in middle school right now. Go check that locker room.
Big bird idea.
That's true.
Hey, can we do that?
Stuart, before you start looking for nondescript body spray, comes up to you and says, "Thank you again for your help with the wolves. They've been terrorizing the children. Again, thankful. Not much else we can do for y'all at the moment. We do have a little bit of the meat left over from last night if you would like that to eat this morning. other than that, I just wish you safe travels, and if you need a place to stay, you can come here.
Do you have any hatchet body spray?
Take inspiration on me, brother.
Problem solved. Or would you prefer? Come on.
I believe there's a few cans in the locker room if you want to grab it.
Is it?
A few being 3. 3 bottles of the spray.
Go on over there.
Are you getting all 3 of them?
Oh yeah. Hey, you want one?
You need it. You I'm just gonna run away from them.
It's that nasty ass chocolate edition. You smell like Hershey's Kiss.
1 can of Hatchet body spray. I can't wait to have this like 4 weeks ago. No clue what that is.
Just put the name brand for the seat beside it.
After you go off and get the body spray and come back, everybody's still sort of standing there in a circle as you do. And Stuart looks and, where are y'all going this morning?
Some old lady's house.
Alright. Well, I don't mean to be rude, but the kids are getting cooped. They're tired of being cooped up, and I'd like to let them out at least into the fenced area. So, go.
Like you stand right beyond the
You know what? I'm gonna stand next to you with a hunk of that meat, just like kind of just spectating.
We got the body spray.
It's body spray ready, just meat in mouth.
Do I still have a wolf's head?
Yes.
I'm just gonna walk a few feet over and start practicing some magic.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand beside him and hold the head.
Roll intimidation for me with the wolf's head. What spell are you trying to cast this morning?
Just only on your childhood trauma. You know?
Mage armor? Okay, so that will expend a first level slot no matter what. And I need an intelligence check, please.
9.
9?
God.
They just sort of look at you with the head tilt.
Ooh. It's an extra 20.
He burns the school down.
Roll a d6 for me.
D6.
And odds, you get your spell slot back.
Hey, it's a 5.
So you don't even spend a spell slot for this.
Heck yeah.
You're sitting there and you're able to get enough atmospheric mana to actually aid you in casting this armor. What does your armor look like?
I'd say it's probably going from his background place, and it's kind of like magical robe with some like magical looking gauntlets and shoulder pads, like pauldrons kind of.
Okay.
Kind of maybe like a semi-dangerous kind of influence kind of thing.
Okay. What color do you think your magic is?
Let's see, probably blue.
Blue? Okay. So you've got this blue ephemeral sort of modern samurai-esque armor going on that, again, it's ephemeral and you can tell it's magic, or anybody looking at it can tell it's magic, but you have successfully cast mage armor and it's there for 8 hours.
Yeah.
Why are you blue?
Man, this magic thing is awesome, man. I just gotta get more.
I wish I had magic. I go running up and
It's literally magic, man. It's fucking amazing.
no, I get it's magic. I do magic.
And at this point, you can feel that you're actually having to look down towards him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, look at the top of his head. I've not been able to see this at the top of his head. I mean, I'm not going to show you.
How tall are you?
I'm like 5'11".
Well, you definitely saw the top of my
Yeah,
head.
yeah.
Even before.
Oh,
My
okay.
character's only 5'5".
Okay. Yeah, no, I mean, I just, it's like I wanted to try some more magic and, dude, I fucking get it. It's fucking cool.
Why can't you do that?
I don't know. Hell, I'm out here just trying to start a car, and he's out here casting armor. I'm dead. I should have went back to school.
Listen, I'm a teacher. I might be able to show you how to if I can.
I barely got the senior year. I don't know.
Offers that.
We'll talk about it
Okay,
later.
okay.
Good luck with that.
So,
Question: am I near the wolf carcass?
You are near a wolf head currently.
Did you wipe the blood off that head? I did put my fingers in the wolf's head and just do this underneath.
It's been overnight, so it's coagulated a good bit. And so it's a bit like rubbing sandpaper across your face.
I go back to him and spray more.
Stop it!
You smell like shit.
But how do I look?
Like shit.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I think you look cool.
Thank you. Thanks, Bob.
you decided to terrify me.
Why the hell were you short? You got pointy ears.
Called Santa lately?
Have you?
Yeah, have you?
I'm just short, damn it.
Exactly.
Okay. Are y'all heading to see the old lady, or are you heading back to town? What are y'all doing?
Yeah, let's go see the old lady.
Okay. As you start traveling the old roads that you can see broken down vehicles on the left and right side. You can see an old white house as you start traveling towards the valley that it was described where she lived. And there's an old white house on the left that's 2 stories. Got like 5 beat up cars in the front. The white paint is chipping. The old red shutters are nearly hanging off. Got a red tin roof that seems to be cracked in a couple places, and you can see a sapling growing out of the things. As you travel past, you get sort of the spooks, just sort of walking past it, the cold chill on the back of your neck that you shouldn't be getting. So y'all do anything?
I'm gonna go perception.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
I'm just gonna check this out, like if my egg is or anything like that. Or on the team, just gonna,
I don't know. I like pretty one.
I get that Pringle in the back of my head.
Now that's pretty cool.
I start searching real hard. And, like, feel like you got eyes on you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That is a 18.
18. You can see that there's a bit of a haze that's going on around this house. You can see the old cars and what seems to be an old shed on the right side, and then an old barn behind that. So the house, an old shed, and an old barn sitting back. Nothing really happening, just gives you sort of the chills looking at it.
I'm gonna roll for.
Okay.
80.
Yep.
I ain't going in there.
I'm literally just gonna stand in the middle of the open, just staring.
Okay.
Just kind of sigh. I'm like, I'm gonna go for it.
What are you doing?
Towards the house.
Okay.
Just, I see the haze. I'm like, seeing weird lately.
As you get closer, you can tell the house hasn't been lived in for a while. Even pre-apocalypse, it seems to have been decrepit for a little bit. You can see that there's an old chicken coop up above the barn, and what seems to be a doghouse that sits next to the chicken coop. And as you're walking towards, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
See against magic?
Yes.
That's pretty good.
14.
You stop immediately where you're at, and you turn around and you walk away from the house.
Not by choice.
Not by choice.
I don't know why I came back, but I was really trying to go in that house. So.
Like you physically couldn't go
Yeah,
in.
nope. Was walking, one little footstep at a time, and just turned around.
Let a man go in there. I'll go towards the house.
Okay. You start walking towards the house. As you get about 30 feet away from the house, I need you as well to make a wisdom saving throw.
What do what?
A wisdom saving throw.
What do I do then? I don't know.
Roll a d20.
17.
Okay. I don't even need to know the modifier.
Not it.
You are able to keep moving towards the house.
Alright. Go towards the door.
You go towards the door, and you can see that it's actually bolted shut.
Got my sword, so I'm just. Can I go at it and just hit it, the door, to go through the wood? Is it wood?
Yeah, it's wood.
Okay, then I'm just gonna keep beating on the door with this my sword.
Okay, you're able to beat it open after a little bit, and as you do, you can see a older man seems to approach you. He has sort of a grayed out face, and you can see through him. For lack of a better term, you can actually he's translucent, and as he approaches you, he's got big spectacles, looks like bifocals, wearing them, and he approaches you.
Who are you, sir?
I don't know.
Are you friendly? Are you gonna hurt me?
I don't know.
Hey, yo, boys!
Ricky,
There's
what
a
you
dude
got there?
over here.
Okay, mister, I can't go through the door. He
Okay.
literally just beat the door open.
So everybody who is going towards the door at this point, once you hit 30 feet, you have disadvantage on this roll. The other 4, I need a wisdom saving.
My advantage just
I
cancels
said I
out.
go towards the house.
Okay.
Bow drawn and a trip.
Acrobatics check to see where you're at in the tree.
Okay, that just cancels out my advantage. So
What?
it should be one singular roll.
50.
15. You're in the tree.
Correct.
Saving throws, you're
Good.
JC fed.
I didn't make it.
You don't get to go towards the house.
16.
You don't get to go towards the house.
I'm not going to the house.
You're not going towards the house.
It's just your
He's not just me.
He's not going towards the house. Bro, you're there alone.
Is there anything useful here? Can you give me something? Like, why are you here?
I don't know.
Is that all you're gonna say?
I don't know.
Can I walk through past you?
I don't know.
I'm gonna look through the house.
I don't know.
I'm still gonna do it.
I don't know.
Alright.
Ricky, just go.
Okay, he starts doing it. Starts, or at least trying to go look through the house. Okay.
Okay. You start to go into the house, and I need you to make another wisdom saving throw as you're going in the actual threshold.
I'm just in the yard.
When I catch you, Ricky.
19.
It's actually 21.
19 plus stuff.
19 plus stuff.
Why not?
You're able to go past the threshold because rolls do that to you.
Can you tell me the layout of the place?
So, the bottom floor where you're entering at, there seems to have been a dining room, not a dining room, but a kitchen off to your right with a double sink, oven, and refrigerator in there with some cabinets, and you see some frying pans and stuff in there. And as you're going, the specter just sort of follows you.
You just keep following me?
I don't know.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know.
This is kind of fun. Is that all he said?
I don't know.
All right, you're gonna be my new friend. We're gonna go upstairs.
I don't know.
All right, what's upstairs?
As you get deeper into the house, you walk on down the hallway where you entered because it's off to the right where the kitchen is. As you walk on down, there's a kitchen off to your right. Or not a kitchen, but a dining room off to your right. There's a big wood table sitting there with all sorts of junk just sitting on it. And seems to have been like a place for making breads and just generally preparing meals and a place for people to eat.
So I'm gonna look for anything useful. So I just walk around.
What do you define as useful?
I mean, weapons, medical supplies.
There is a first aid kit.
I'll take that.
Okay.
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna look at it and be like, hey, can I take this?
I don't know.
I'm gonna take it.
I don't know.
Okay. Do you need help?
I don't know.
Say I don't know twice if you need help.
I don't know.
Alright. I'm gonna head out. Thanks for the first aid kit. Are you sure you don't need anything?
I don't know.
Are we in danger?
I don't know.
Are you in danger?
I don't know.
Alright, I'm gonna head on out.
I don't know.
So, okay. I walk out with the first aid kit.
Okay.
That guy was weird. Hey, yo, boys, but look what I got. Does that have smelling salts in there?
It's just a first aid kit. All a first aid kit does is give you advantage on one medicine check.
Okay. Well, I have one of those now.
Well, just tell it if you want me to shoot.
I mean, we could try. You want me to lure him to the front door and you want to shoot him? See what happens?
Does he come? Does he come out to where he can see?
No, he stands on the inside of the threshold.
Well, I didn't really have to walk into the door.
The door's like this.
So can we see him, even though he's inside?
You would have to make a perception check.
I'm good towards the bar.
I don't care enough to make a
Okay.
to be honest.
You get 30 feet of the house because it's literally impossible to get to the barn without getting close to the house.
That's probably right today.
Alright, roll. Yeah.
Yes.
Cast out.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm terrible. I shit my pants.
I choose to fail.
I didn't choose to fail. I'm a failure.
You chose to fail when you rolled the dice.
So, Ricky, was that all you found in there? Was just the first aid
I mean,
kit?
that motherfucker was weird in there. All he said was, I don't know.
Who?
This big dude, no face.
What was his
All he
name?
said? I forgot. I think his name was I don't know. Actually, I don't know what his name
Is he a
is.
Pokemon?
He looked like one, but he did give me a first aid kit. I didn't look throughout the whole house though. I was too scared to do it alone.
So this guy was probably not the one we're looking for, right?
Should I go stab?
We are looking for an old lady, so I assume it's not.
Was it a lady or?
No, it was not a lady,
Okay.
but it wasn't a male. That
Are we going the right
I don't know.
direction? Does anyone know?
I've never been here.
Me neither.
I'm not from here.
Random application of hatchet bodies.
Right now, what, boys? I don't want to go back in there alone, unless you guys want me to.
No, let's just keep it.
Keep him going. Yeah.
Okay. As you keep going, you pass a little suburban neighborhood, sort of off to your left as you get about, probably about a quarter mile up the road that you're traveling. And going a quarter mile on up, you see the suburban neighborhood, you see the fields off to your right, and you can see what looks to be old beehives sort of sitting in a field next to some big trees, what look to be fruit trees. And you're looking and you see the bees are much larger than they used to be. Where bees are usually like insectoids about that big. These are a good foot long and looks to have made a house into a hive.
How many of these do we see?
A good 100 to 200.
We should probably avoid that.
Do we know what kind of bee it is?
It looks like overgrown honeybees.
Oh, we're fine with that. They don't sting people most of the time.
They used to not be a foot long either, though.
True.
I don't hit one with my sword.
I'm still selling. Just so everyone's aware. So if you do that, good for you.
Rogue doing rogue things. Imagine.
Yeah, you hit that bee. I'm gonna run away.
Uh,
I'm not hit.
Good call.
you proceed up the road, and you can see that the road goes into a T. And meets. It seems to be an old sign hanging that says only has one part of the sign. Excuse me.
Weird thing to put on the sign.
An old sign hanging, and only the one for the road that this one leads into is there. And it's Robinson Road that's leading across there. And where do y'all want to go from here? Because there's Robinson Road here. You can see that there's a valley straight ahead. There's a valley over from this one, and there's Juneluska over to your right, where you came down into town earlier.
They said it was a valley. But that's still two
We
options.
got 2 valleys.
Hey, you guys are the experts
80,
here.
80, 80, 90,
I think we should go right.
Okay, let's go right.
Right's always the right answer.
The right's Juneluska.
Left.
Sorry, the middle.
No.
The middle?
The right valley.
Yes, yes.
Fuck
right
the
now.
bees.
That's what.
Fourth option's backwards. Never let them know your next move.
Yeah, y'all say backwards. I just tear paper.
All of my plans.
So you proceed into the valley. There's a little dirt road leading up in here, and you can see there's a little old house over to your left, little 2-story house sitting there. There's an old barn in front of you, and there's a small pond over to the right. And you can see there's a field up in behind the house, and you see a little wood house or shed or something up there.
Now, most of us being from around this area, have we heard stories about where this lady lives? Or just
You've heard of this lady, as she is known sort of a old-timey remedy person. A lot of people, when medicine or traditional medicine would fail, they would go towards old-fashioned remedies, and this seemed to be a collector of sorts for this sort of area.
have any of us been here then for an old-fashioned remedy?
I would say no. Most of these remedies have been handed out and handed down through families and stuff. So a lot of these are just sort of came by through family means. This seemed to be a person that just sort of collected that sort of knowledge.
Does anyone remember where she lived or what her house was like or any kind of descriptive details?
Who are we looking for?
Some old lady, don't worry about it. You weren't there for that.
She bad.
No.
Okay.
Well, maybe.
I'm 40.
That's true. You are
42.
old. I forgot you're old too.
She old?
Yes.
I got charisma.
That you do. Ricky Torch, was it Torch Match?
Yeah. 40 match.
Let's go towards that little shed.
I'm down.
Why not?
Shit.
As you go towards the shed,
Sheds are safe.
I was going to go by the pond and watch the hatchet bodies bring off.
Not the face painter.
Not the face paint.
as you go towards the shed, you can feel a sort of line in the atmosphere here, and you can faintly see it. It's a bit of a shimmer in the wind. As you keep going towards the shed disappears as you get closer and closer to it. and there's a old rickety house in its place. One-story house seems to be just an A-frame house, and you can see that in a circle around the house, as far as you can see, are toadstools. There is a very distinct line of toadstools going around this house, and where you came from, sort of a bright, sunshiny summer day, as much as it can be within this sort of edge of a valley area, in the middle of a field on a hill. Everything turns dingy, dark. Everything seems to be almost a motif of what could have been the darkest of times for where you're at. And as you're approaching, what are y'all wanting to do?
Alright guys, I'm gonna go hide in one of these trees around the house. And if you guys need anything, just scream really loud and I'll shoot in one of the windows. Cause a distraction.
This is weird.
I'll go in. Go towards it.
Wait, now hold on. Let everyone else say what they're doing first. Before you just go by yourself.
How many toadstools are there?
Hundreds.
Do any of them talk?
No, not that you can tell quite yet. You're still about 100 yards out from the toadstool circle.
I already told you what I wanted to do.
Okay.
I'm just gonna slowly approach.
Okay.
Go on, Ricky.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay behind him.
Okay. Dino, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna go with old
So-
Tanner here.
You boys just yell if you need me.
To your point, there's not really any trees as you're in the middle of a sort of hill field up here.
I'm not talking about shack,
The shack disappeared.
but okay, then I'll go hide in the bush.
You're in a field.
Okay, I'll lay on the ground in the grass.
Okay.
Are you happy?
Okay.
Yeah, our fields don't have any bushes ever.
We just lose you.
We are in the mountains, sir. There are bushes everywhere.
Okay.
He would know. He's he's from there.
I'm just gonna keep your 18 stealth check.
Okay. Whatever you want to do.
So who's in front?
Me. Okay.
There's nothing good.
Let this man go.
You can walk side by side, whatever group. I just want to know who's sort of presenting
Oh,
themselves
then you two are
first.
both going first, for sure.
Yeah, we'll go up there.
You two are the tanky boys.
Uh,
2 and 3.
I just have,
At-
Kirby.
I just have a beer gut. I'm not actually big.
at-
That's all.
as you're going, the minute you step over the toadstool circle, you hear a clatter in the house, and you see a old elderly woman open the door, but where most people open the door on their feet, she's hanging by the ceiling upside down.
I'm glad I didn't go with you guys.
Well, hello there. It's been so long since I had any
I'm uncomfortable.
company.
Hey, yo, is this the bitch we're supposed to look for?
Mind your manners, son.
Hearing that, man, it's just kind of
Sorry.
resting on the sword.
Sorry,
Just
ma'am.
going with it.
Why are you on the ceiling?
Oh, this is just how I am on the ceiling. And you can see that as her body turns, it turns in a very unnatural way. Where her spine should just crack up to pieces when her body twists and her legs just sort of plop. And then you see the rest of her body follow. And you can see that she curls around the door. And you can see now that her arms, instead of having a shoulder joint, an elbow joint, and a wrist, it has one more elbow joint in it. about a quarter of the way between the elbow and the wrist, and it's flexing in all sorts of ways. Very unnatural in the way it's presenting itself.
Can we see this?
Well, hello. What are your names?
I'm not into this. I'm Ricky. Ricky Torch Match.
Torch match. Yes. Are you from the valley?
I am.
Torch match. Torch match.
Did we date in middle school?
I
How
don't
old
know.
is this woman? He's only 40.
The more you look at her, the more you can't tell. It seems that her appearance is not stable at all. One minute her hair is completely gray and it looks like her eyes may fall out of her head at any moment. The next moment she has a sheen of youth, looking to be about 30. It's very unstable how this is working back and forth.
I need a reminder here. Why the fuck are we here talking to this old lady? I feel like we're in The Exorcist.
Do a magic.
Oh. Is that all?
Oh,
Is that all
you
we're here
take
for?
magic.
No.
He can. He can.
Can?
Yeah.
It's,
What magic can I do?
I'm
Check
just gonna
that.
like step to the side and let you guys keep walking. I was like, this ain't my fucking shit.
You
As
see
long as
the
I'm
line
here,
with a
too,
bunch of
I'm
little
locked
squares
in.
on it? It should say like skills or abilities or something like that.
Yeah.
If you click on that,
Spells?
yeah, click on
Just
spells.
guys that
I do not have to.
here.
You can go learn some. Okay, how many spells do paladins do?
They, at level 1, they should get a
Okay.
first level spell. A first level.
Yeah, I just got 0. So this character cannot cast spells or has not picked any spells yet.
You haven't picked your spells though. We'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah,
So can you tell me the layout of this place? Just so I can know my surroundings.
This is my realm. Nobody has ventured here in ages. And you can see as she sort of does that inhale, she gets right up next to you. I mean, a hair's breadth away from your nose.
You roll an intimidation check.
Probably.
Yeah, this is Ricky.
Because that's scary as shit. This is like the That actually hurt.
She doesn't intimidate you. She just, it's startling.
It's not startling. You want to get closer?
Can you roll persuasion?
Ricky just puckers his lips.
You can see she's does the head turn, but her head goes all the way down.
I try to do the same thing, but
Jesus Christ. Wow.
What an interesting. Oh.
So you.
You all smell of the old. Every one of you.
It's better than saying delicious.
She's probably talking about the Hatchet body spray.
You! Pointy ear. Come here.
It's like a top.
Come here.
I approached, but very slowly.
As you're slowly approaching, she does the same exact thing and gets right up next to you.
Hi there.
You see she's not even paying attention to you. She runs her hands through your hair and just all over your head, and then puts her fingers on your ears and is like, "What's your name?"
Okay, cut it out. The name's Dino. And your name?
Most people call me Sis.
Mm-hmm.
Ask for her name.
What is your name?
Agatha.
Christy.
How can we help you today, Agatha?
I don't know about that man named Tom.
That's true. Do you,
I might not be able to find her in real life.
Do you happen to know a man named Tom?
We are old acquaintances.
Very. After that,
Now, I have a thing for Tom. Because he gave me the skeleton key.
you're not talking to me, brother. I'm not that
I know.
grass.
I guess I'm talking to you two. I don't know where you just hanging out there.
I'm standing right next to you.
I approached her though.
And you can, as you start talking about Tom, she turns towards Dan.
Huh?
Tanner.
Tanner.
Yeah, okay.
Tanner. She turns towards Tanner and runs up to you. Not even the weird, like, up close thing, but she scuttles like a spider over to you.
Yeah, I felt that was coming.
And she comes over.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot her right now. He said spider, that's about it.
Well, you're awakened a little bit. Pokes you in the forehead.
How about we don't say we did?
Your part, no, at least.
You know, the short jokes are getting real. Oh, I'm gonna cut it off right there. I'm an average height man
And you've
in
been.
the world.
I start laughing at him again.
Just on her hand.
Just dead over there. Didn't we?
She turns back towards you, and you'll pop down.
Okay. Well,
I can't even laugh at that. That's cool.
did you tell her about the elf thing?
No.
You made the Santa joke earlier. Okay.
Call me part now.
And you,
I'm gonna know.
you.
Back away, spooky bitch.
Literally snickers a little bit.
She does not get near you. You have to be giants. You.
You said
Interesting.
Does she back away from him?
Doesn't back away, but she very much so keeps her distance from
Stand closer to him.
she turns towards you. Can you remind me what you chose? You are also of the elves. Tell
Check real
me
quick.
of old magic here. This is... And she goes towards you again. Charismatic walk. So
You got that right.
unusual.
Can we help you today?
You were sent to me, from my understanding. What do you need from me? And you can see she curls her hands from old lady sis.
Alright, I turn around and ask her, but is this the person who we need to find? Because I'm about to swing.
Ricky, don't swing.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't throw them hands
You're on
up.
your
do
third
it.
charge. You don't need another.
Alright.
She saw you get arrested at that laundry match about 2 months ago.
I'm gonna go sit outside.
We're already outside, Ricky.
Yeah. We've not
Thought
made
you were
it.
sick.
I don't know what's going on.
Magic, Ricky. Magic's going on.
I think I'm still dreaming.
Embrace it. Magic.
Catch myself.
Rise up.
Alright.
Okay, that's it.
So, what do you need from me?
You know magic?
Need you to chill the fuck out first.
Would you like me to take a different complexion? Would it make you feel better?
It would make me feel better. Yes.
Yes.
You can see she twirls her hands like this, and as she does, a shimmer of magic, a deep purple lavender goes around her in a swirl. And standing before you is this about 50-year-old brunette woman that's standing there, medium build, looking to have like an apron and a nice like house dress on, wearing a buckled shoe, and just sort of standing there. Is this better?
Yes. By far.
My
This is how
apologies.
you should approach everyone, by the way.
My apologies. I don't get company often.
meet people and like communicate and get a little more socialized.
I don't like to socialize. I just like interesting things.
If you go out and socialize, you'll meet plenty of interesting things.
Well, interesting things come to my door all the time.
Stares aggressively.
Stairs and caps. Bombastic side eye.
So who of you are pursuing magic?
Regretfully.
It's just kind of like,
I mean, surely she could tell you on your voice.
yeah.
That's true.
You shimmer of blue.
Oh, now he knows.
Yep. just learned it today, actually.
That's what her for. That's a good way to put that.
Of the-
Remember that.
How have you come to learn magic?
I seen some weird stuff going on, and I started trying to do some stuff myself, and it's working a little bit.
You need something. You're missing something.
Like what?
Stay here for a moment. And before you can blink, she's run back out of the house. Blows dust off of a really old book right into your face. And this should serve you well.
Take it slowly. What is this?
Take a look. You'll see.
Before I open it, I'm just gonna kind of like look it over. From back. Yeah.
Nothing really showing. The texture of the binding of this book it's a really nice soft leather. It seems to be made out of all one piece of leather, really well binded, and it's not got any riffs on the end of the book or anything. It's just a really well bound leather book.
Just kind of open it up to the.
When you open it, you can see inside what seems to be some of the runes that you like. You recognize it's like a runic language, but it's differently wrote than what Gorsh showed you. It's very angular. It looks a lot more like letters than sort of the more picturesque runes that he showed you. These seem to be angular, almost like letters, like I said, and they seem to be drawn out in certain circles, certain patterns, and things like that. They seem to be sort of moving together and then stopping in certain places. And there's pages and pages and pages in this book.
So what can I do with this? How's this gonna help me cast magic?
You'll have to find out.